to hear. Where was I? I was I was at the I was at the house. I was at the house, and you know what's so funny? My instinct was like, I'm not even kidding. That's what time we're in now. I thought it was AI at first. I thought this is someone's pulling a prank on people. I was like, someone is doing a very intricate, coordinated prank, because AI is that good. They could make that up. But then I kept, then obviously it got exposed that it was real. But for a long, I'm not kidding. That's how fucked the world is, that I thought maybe that was fake, or that this was all made up.
Yeah.
It was a trip. It still might be. Still might be.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know. We weren't there.
I wasn't there. I have no idea what's going on in Pennsylvania.
That's how so weird the media is these days. Like, if you don't know and you weren't there, if you really step back for a second, you're like, who knows what,
How could I know? How could I know that that's real? I don't know. I mean, could have not. Took the hit, though.
Oh, it was crazy, dude. Yeah.
That image. Him yelling, fight. Yeah, fight. My God, dude.
I didn't know.
Put that on the American flag.
Yeah.
Put that right where the stars are. That's the wildest thing I think I've ever seen, is a guy gets shot and then champions like a guy who tore his ACL on the field,
like,
and is doing
that on the way out.
Yeah. I mean, that image is just insane.
The craziest thing is I've seen a guy on the right at the UFC fights like 7 times.
I was going to say he's his number one guy. That guy, he looks so familiar.
It's like so many things were crazy about this. Let me think, where was I at? Oh yeah, so I was in Vegas. We're going to go to the show. I went to watch Diplo was playing at like a day party somewhere, so I stopped by there. He comes walking up. He's going on stage. He's like, dude, guess they shot Trump. And I was
Diplo
like,
told you that?
Swear to God. He goes,
That's
they
tough to
shot
believe.
Trump.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Is it a new song or something? He goes, no, they shot Trump. I was like, no fucking way, dude. I mean, and nobody had said anything. And he's like, yeah, man, they shot him. And he goes, oh, this was the best part. He goes, and my fucking dad just walked, like the door was closed, walking out to the patio, and he didn't know, and he fucking walked right into it, dude. And it was like, it was the same thing now.
I mean, it is just as disturbing.
No, I agree. Look, you got to care about the man closest in your life for sure. But it was just so funny. He told me those things back to back, dude. And I was like, those aren't exactly the same, but I'd love to meet your dad. I hope he's feeling okay.
Right. Similar injury.
Yeah, and then he just got up there and started fucking getting the party. Party keeps going. But so that was just kind of strange. And then, he showed me the video on his phone.
Of the kid, of the shooting?
Yeah. And the video started, and he wouldn't forward the video. You could tell it was like a long video. And
you skip forward a little bit.
Yeah, but it was nice. I'm like, is Diplo really giving me this much time to stand here? Like, he's just got like, I feel bad I'm wasting his time. Like, I'll move the cursor, but it's his phone.
Yeah, you're not allowed to move the cursor on somebody else's phone. That's interesting.
Crazy, dude.
That's so flagrant to touch someone else's phone.
Oh.
What was the kid's name that did it? They got him, right? They got he's dead and gone, and Thomas
Crooks.
Tommy Crooks. It sounds like it.
Yeah, Tommy Crooks.
Sounds like he would do it. Yeah, Tommy Crooks. Who did it? Thomas Crooks.
Yeah.
But then you see a picture of the kid and you're like, what? No.
Well, one of the wildest things is that people are saying there's no way. Did you see the diagram of where it happened?
No. Was it really, what? Is it intricate?
Bring that up.
The diagram of like where he shot him from?
The layout of what it looked like. It's like,
he was right next to the...
Right. And this is like Trump was speaking like off this way.
Right. That's why he got his that right ear. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to that. Let me see if that helps a little bit.
Wow.
Location of law enforcement. Snipers on roof. Stage where Trump was speaking.
What were the snipers doing while they couldn't see the gunman?
Bro, it looks like the only roof that was close to them was that one.
So how did they not?
And people were saying, you've seen the videos where people were like, hey, there's a guy right there.
And they didn't see it. Huh. A little weird.
This fucking dude. Now, this could be easily an actor.
That's me. That is me with one of those silicone masks on from... It's like the Guy Fieri hat that you buy at the store that comes with the hair. What? His face is going, well, he was up there. We was yelling. They didn't know. We kept saying, dude, he's on the roof, dude. They wasn't listening. I mean, you could that
We
mouth.
can play it, but that's exactly what it is, I think. Play 20 seconds of it.
Couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up.
Oh, it is a
and
fake hat. It is one of
probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea.
He's got chewing too.
But,
Big old
Oh,
dip.
yeah, he got chew stuck in his neck.
we noticed the guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely.
But they called him out,
We're
and no one
pointing
did
at
anything.
him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling.
The police were, huh? What?
And next
When
thing
have the
you
cops
know,
ever
I'm
been
like,
like, huh,
I'm thinking to
what?
myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us.
Okay, stop it. I'm going to call this dude out. Go do something, dude.
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah,
You're pointing at him for 2 minutes. What are you fucking just finishing a beer? Fucking 50 feet away. God gives you one chance to be a fucking hero. And instead you pop open another fucking bush light, dude.
Both of these gentlemen are just interesting creatures.
These are
dude.
actors, dude.
Yeah, dude.
This is the backup, dude. They got this dude off of Temu, this announcer. Look what he's even using to interview him.
Yeah. That's not even
mop.
it's a mop. It's
Yeah,
not even a
dude.
microphone.
That's a Swiffer.
Yeah, I don't try. This is very untrustworthy.
That's so
Very
untrustworthy,
untrustworthy.
dude.
I don't like it.
But to think though, right? So they secure a perimeter. Imagine seeing, okay, you have a 20-year-old. He walked over there with a rifle bag. He walked like a half a mile, I think it says.
And nobody said anything?
That's the part to me that's like,
A half a mile is a long way to walk with a big ass rifle.
with a fucking rifle. Now you are in PA. It is a Trump rally. See, the
Still.
weird thing is you almost expect everybody there to be walking with a rifle.
They give you one on the way in.
Yeah. So you kind of expect a lot of that, like,
Yeah. This is a part of it.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the ambiance, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's at a Biden rally, somebody shows him with a rifle, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck's going on? But I feel like at a Trump, it's more like a,
American symbolic.
right,
Yeah.
NRA, bring your guns.
Plenty of time.
This is crazy though. These people are watching him right here.
There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the
Well, they see a guy.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's walking with his child.
better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy because we have millions and
Where?
millions
Right
of
there.
people
Oh, my
in the
God.
country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have
Wow,
people
I've
that
never
shouldn't
seen
that.
be here.
Right on the
And
roof.
it's much tougher than if it happened.
You went
here.
right
We have
on the
strongest
roof, big
border
guy.
ever.
How on earth are there not
In
cops
recorded
there?
history, we're the best
Doing,
border.
like-
In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know.
Okay, that's I
That
can't even
is-
tell what's going
yeah,
on now.
that's
But yeah,
tough.
just unbelievable. So yeah, you start to wonder, was this put together? But how do you convince a 20-year-old to just go do something like that?
Pack of cigarettes and and I don't know, some gas money. 20?
Yes.
What were you doing at 20? You could convince me of almost anything at 20.
Oh, I hope the photos don't show up. I know that.
Yeah, 20s are tough. 20s are a time when could I be convinced to get on a roof and
It's a good point, huh?
20? I don't know.
You're so gullible.
It just depends on
Sorry, I was saying it came out that Thomas Crooks was featured in a BlackRock commercial.
I saw this. He was in BlackRock in an advertisement for BlackRock. This is where it gets real shaky. It's like a commercial for BlackRock.
It is?
Yeah, it was like a commercial. And he's in school.
They say, that guy made this place a special place to come to school.
Look right there.
Wow.
Wow, so creepy.
Fuck, dude. Everything gets a little twisted, dude. But now will Trump be able to speak publicly somewhere again? Like, how are they even going to manage this moving forward?
They're going to have to do what they do with the Pope. You know, the Pope mobile? You know, the Pope shell? They'll just give him a Trump shell.
Put him in a little...
Trump tube.
Yeah.
He'll name it. He'll sell it.
Yeah. You better have.
You're like, you need protection. You got to get a Trump tube.
They shot me.
They shoot me. They can shoot you. Yeah, that. Like the Pope.
Oh, that's cool.
It is dope. Why doesn't, like, Jeep should sell that? You know someone in LA would buy that.
Oh, of course,
someone in
dude.
LA would be cruising around in that.
Well, remember that chick that banged the Clippers owner? She wore that visor all the time?
Yeah. What was that chick's name? My Little Silly Rabbit. That
was
girl.
so weird. Yeah,
So funny.
yeah.
I'm his right-hand man, arm. She was brilliant.
But dude, yeah, I mean, I can't even believe it. The craziest thing is,
Yeah, that girl.
you're almost like, what the it almost feels like it's all part of, it's just like, I'm almost not even, I'm surprised, but
It's theater.
it all feels like theater.
Yeah, we're in the middle of like the craziest play we've ever lived.
That's what it feels like.
And what act are we in though? Are we in the third act, do you think? Is this it?
I think, you know, it's funny to think it could be.
Like COVID was intermission. COVID was intermission. That's what I call it now.
Stacked in boxes filled with moments once cherished. Where do these older home movies belong today?
I call that intermission, dude.
Dude, I love that.
And now we're seeing the rest of the play is about to play out.
Fuck, now it's on. This is, oh, and there's the lady right there.
Who is that? It says female Shane Gillis. That's not doing her best work. What?
You see that lady try to holster her gun a few times?
It did. It just wouldn't go in. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I think that's my Aunt Libby.
There's no way.
She's made bomb
You know what
tiramisu.
Shane's like. But this is crazy. Putting him in the car. Well, the crazy thing is they don't even bring him down to the ground when they're at the podium.
No,
they
I know.
stand him back up and walk him off.
An easier target, which is crazy.
And he keeps saying, "Let me get my shoes."
Well, they were nice. If they're nice and new customs, you do want to get those back on.
They probably are, yeah.
It's funny. This is what they train for.
This is unbelievable.
Get him in the car, and then they slam on the
It's
door.
like he puts her glasses on.
Put your shades on, dude. You don't want to see your eyes. That's wild.
Can you even imagine though? Like your job at Secret Service, there's so many. It's all downtime.
I'm also shocked that they wear sunglasses. The Secret Service doesn't have like a thing that they can permanently put around their eyes. Taking on and off sunglasses.
Yeah, pain in the ass.
And I lose.
them all the time?
I'm gonna the pair I brought in here today. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna leave it here in the studio.
Lose them all the time. Yeah, I'm trying. You start to wonder, what is it, a conspiracy? Do they want us to think it's a conspiracy? Because now there's no, like the guy's been a martyr after the justice system went after him, right? Whatever you think. Like I've always thought that Trump is a shady businessman, right? Do I think that he's a very personable guy? I don't know. I don't know him well enough. The most interesting thing I've seen him do was when he's turned like that and said, fight. It showed like that because there's a lot of people who think, oh, they're going to want to turn back around.
Yeah, and face the crowd
And
again. Yeah.
face the crowd and face the shooter too. I mean, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
You're making yourself visual. That was really interesting to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
bold.
Right.
So bold. And those other guys, the other Secret Service, like, please get down because their heads are targets.
Fuck, it's just crazy.
Have you seen about this guy on the internet? The guy with that hat, that goofy fedora in the background?
Oh, yeah.
This guy, he's all over the internet.
Who is that?
I don't even know, but his name's come up 100 times. The guy who's holding his phone. And they say...
Clown, that guy's a fucking...
He's a Simpsons character.
clown, dude.
That's Matt Groening. That's
Bro.
a Matt...
Yeah, that's
the Simpsons. That's right.
That's Michael Jackson if he never got molested and learned to dance, dude. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
It's insane.
Well, here's the crazy part. You have white dude, you have Kappa Sig right behind him, just smiling. Like, why aren't all those people hiding?
That's what I didn't get. No panic. No panic. They were just shooting. No panic. I mean, they show the tape. That guy doesn't even flinch. Fedoraman, that's his name. Yeah, Fedoraman.
But
he doesn't even go down.
Wouldn't you, if somebody starts shooting at somebody,
Gone. I'm crawling on the ground and I'm out of there.
Later, email me and we'll talk to you later.
I'm absolutely out. I'm not hanging out at all.
Do you think a marksman could have been accurate enough just to graze him on purpose? That would be too hard.
Honestly, maybe. Those guys are good, dude. They could shoot an earring off somebody's ear. Look at him there. There's Vincent. That's his name. Vincent. Just hanging out. Shooting happens. He still stood up. He didn't even sit down when the first shots rang out. He's just hanging out. Now, I do know it says on the internet he has bad knees, but he just stood up, just hanging out.
But what?
Fight, effing crazy. No panic. Pretty incredible. I don't know what they want us to believe. That's a good question. Do they want us to think it's a conspiracy? Maybe. Yeah, because then the wheels get spinning more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. For sure, man.
You don't think Biden has anything to do with it?
I wouldn't be surprised if like the FBI or the Department of Justice or one of them, there's something going on there. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody who's compromised at Secret Service. But I don't know how you convince a large group of people. You know, like you have to convince the local police as well. It's like
pretty exhausting.
I don't think I could name 5 police officers in Pennsylvania that would probably not stand up to help for Trump. Probably like a lot of those guys are, you know, military and police. A lot of them are Trump supporters.
Unless people are getting bribed. Money.
Yeah, but it's just interesting. I don't know how you figure that out. And then, but yeah, how does a 20-year-old kid use a ladder, get up? It just is like there's nobody standing in any of these areas.
No one's going, what are you doing? Not one guy, just one walk-by guy. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That guy. He didn't get any what are you doings?
I mean, this is going to make for, it's just unfucking believable.
Ladder. He brought the ladder. Did he plant it beforehand?
Bro.
It was set up beforehand.
He set it up beforehand. So he went there before, set up the ladder.
Dude, that building looks like it's about 12 feet.
Right.
Huh.
I wonder what business is in there.
Oh, they didn't secure, it says now. Secret Service did not secure the nearest tall building. A ladder had been placed in advance of the shooting on the building. Attendees alerted law enforcement to the presence of the shooter. So,
a little shaky, dude.